Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Shadow Empire in our Dune slash Arrakis-like planet, episode number 21. Oh boy, this is going to be a fun turn. So we know that things are really ramping up now. We're going to try to squeeze out another artillery. We can actually make these subordinate to the 2nd Division. That's a very smart idea that somebody recommended. Yeah, but I think that the fact that Montanak has this really tight choke point is going to be their undoing. At least it's going to cut off this from that, and we'll see. In the end, we'll just have to see what kind of impact that has. I haven't actually checked the score for them lately. Montanak is number 2. You know, we're not last. That's our claim to fame. House Tortuga, we are not last. Bernador is doing the best, and that's actually not... Out of anybody who could be doing the best, we'd rather be the person who we are the closest with, I guess, because we aren't really in a condition to take on... I mean, I don't think we're in a condition to take on Bernador, considering their population is big. And anyway, so House Tortuga, we have, I think that Montanak must have 3 cities, because I'm guessing the first one counts for like probably like 6%, and the second one's like 1.6. Let's just do a quick population check to confirm that. 105 versus, maybe it's less. Yeah, 40,000. So to double our population, so I mean, so this is 100 and this is 40. Let's go back to that report. So that means that about 4% of our population... actually no, 5% of our population is from our first city. Yeah, so then 2.5 yet, essentially. It's actually slightly over 5%. So if a little bit over 5% is your first starting city, then you can kind of guess how many other cities people have. Dunkelstadt probably has just 1 extra city. Montanak may have 3. 2 more than me. They have 3 total cities. So we're a little bit behind. And then Hochstein, who I don't know if we've encountered them. I don't recognize the name, so we may know them. Okay, we're friends with Theocrats. This is Dunkelstadt. Okay, Dunkelstadt, that's the worst one. Our dear friends who we need to keep dear friends. Then there's them, and then there's non-aligned forces, and then there's other miners, and yeah, we don't really know what's out there yet. Okay, that's good. So decisions this turn, national decisions. We have new demand, private assets reach 29. That's copy that. Wow, very loud in-game volume. I mean, my speakers are okay. New organization? Nope, not at this time. Foreign affairs, applied science. I mean, eventually applied science, but at 32 political points, hey, we can't even afford it. Now we also have a decision about sending military advisors to the Emperor of Kaldos. The Emperor of Kaldos Empire. Well, that's a little redundant. This is hilarious to me. I mean, not hilarious. It's actually not... Hilarious is not the word. Throw that out. This is so intriguing to me. We have an opportunity to do that whole thing that, Afghanistan, essentially, kind of like fund rebels. Now, it's not quite that way because these people are willing to pay us for military advisors. I don't know what the effect that has on them. I suspect this is just a decision that gives you autocracy or decreases autocracy based on, with money or not, or whatever. Because for me, 280 money doesn't mean a lot, I'm going to say no. But I think the whole idea is extremely interesting. It would be really cool if this had like a substantial impact on Kaldos. Does me giving them military advisors improve the quality of their troops? And they are fighting my enemy. So I would actually be, I'd be very interested. I would at least very much consider choosing to give them, even without even getting paid, just to have a positive effect on their attacks against Montanak. But I don't know if that's the case, and because I don't want to increase my autocracy, so much, potentially needlessly, if it doesn't have an impact. I'm going to put the burden of everything on my own shoulders, and just let's hope that I can get it done on my own without Kaldos assisting. Here's an interesting one. Montanak Republic demands release of a spy, and the options we have is there's no good option for us here. Probably we're going to take the second one because everyone seems to like that one, but basically there's no good option. And why do I say that? Because if we get democracy up by 8, it's going to compromise significantly my my meritocracy, which I finally got up above 70. Yeah, okay, so our spies in Dunkelstadt have found info, and we can give it to which faction. It's kind of unusual. We don't really have much to do with Dunkelstadt, so let's just go up to Dunkelstadt and see what their factions are. Holy Planet is meritocracy mine, so Holy Planet has got to be the one we support. Oh, meritocracy hard government. I wouldn't mind actually supporting... What am I doing? Am I going government? Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to go enforcement. Oh, or am I for logistical bonus? No, I don't think so. I think I would much rather... Do we already have... I already forget. I always forget. Sorry. Do we already have the population happiness? We do. Sorry, this one. Okay, so we just need to make sure... The highest priority is make sure commerce does not drop below 40. But having the public economy bonus is also good. I mean, we're in a really good place right now. We just basically want to keep all of our... What are those? Society? Yeah, we want to keep all of our society ones basically where they are. Just completely in balance. So that has no bearing on my decision here. We'll do Holy Planet because that's fine enough. They're government, and I guess it doesn't matter. And this one, I guess we are going to do this. So this will help us with mind, but it will unfortunately hinder us with meritocracy. And I think meritocracy getting the plus 40 bonus, I think that's the next one. So at 70 meritocracy, yeah, so administration rolls plus 40. That's going to be so good. Oh my gosh. I mean, speaking of reasons why it might be good, we know that we have our bureaucratic push, and I only have 25 points. We're going to have to revisit the budget again, but I need to do this, and we failed, so if I just half, that's still... I mean, I'm still taking all the bureaucratic points we can get. Now, we do have a few fate points, and there's an opportunity for us if we need to demand more political points. If that ends up being what we end up using these fate points on, color me surprised. I didn't expect to use those points for political points, especially, you know, you get so many in the beginning, and we probably wasted a lot. Anyway, we're going to continue with our usual gambit of giving money to the population. This is our effective way of trying to keep them from hating us, trying to get them back to being loyal subjects. And let's start with... so I don't think Cambridge has any more room for zoos. So their danger is almost gone, and we... How much did we lose? 2 points due to high danger. It's 4 points of danger. My goodness, it's just... So basically, if we hadn't lost 2 points due to danger, and I feel like that had to have been just bad luck, that we would actually be okay here. We'd be gaining points. Yeah, and worker happiness was only decreased due to danger as well. But we know if we look at assets that here we have Zoo 3, I think. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, we have Zoo 3. So we it said something about one of the demands somebody had was to get our private assets up to certain level. Well, guess where we're going to put a whole bunch of people. Let's go ahead and get our zoo going on. I'm not sure where I'm going to use my population happiness yet. I might actually use it on Cambridge, depending on... Okay, let's just what is Costello's happiness? It's actually up by 2. Well, that's not too terrible. And now we're going to invest... we did bureaucratic push, and we have 15 points, which I think is exactly enough for us to do the zoo one 3 times. Which is, I guess, what we're going to be doing. Very hard to find this poor little area. Okay, so execute stratagem. I think this is the best thing for us. We can, again, if we need... Oh, we only had 1. Well, I'm crazy. And this only takes 2 points. We still have 10 points left, so we have to budget this, obviously, very carefully. Docile AI for a fate point? I don't think that's worth it. It might be to go just to... I think these are immune to radioactive everything. I think so. Or maybe they just have a higher tolerance. So zone-wise, I see 1 card we want to play. They give 500 to the populace. This is going to increase things by 3 to 18. With some slightly greater chance of being somewhere in the middle. I know that we only got like a roll of... We got like a roll of like 12 out of 30 last time on population happiness. No, was that it? It was below half. And we really could use... we Could use a good die roll on population happiness stuff. Still kind of a good question whether do I want to use it over here or not, because I think we're losing population right now to emigration. Yeah, look at this. 500 emigrated to Robespierre, look at the bottom. 1800 to Castello. What the hell? Why are they going to Castello? And 200 inhabitants due to emigrating to Ripplemouth. But then we're also getting 2,700 importing from Ripplemouth and 2,700 importing from Robespierre. So, I guess it's a moot point. Okay, we have 200 from Hex Perk. That's this one, right? This gives me 200 population a turn. And here's another one. So we actually... Oh, this is Bernador! Scramble, scramble, scramble. We need that camp. Oh man, Bernador, we're going to have to go to war with them. If we take over Montenac, that should put us in the best position. The most powerful position. I didn't see. Is there anybody here? Apparently no. Apparently the answer is no. I'm going to leave that guy there. He's kind of guarding that. I don't think we're going to be attacking that, so we'll just... Oh yeah, this guy, he needs to come home to guard my hot bath here, because this is 1 population happiness, which is extremely important. Yeah, it's a tough call. I mean, Castello, the sooner Castello, like, levels out, the better. This is funny. I made this a private or public asset. The truck station is actually worse off because nobody is willing to work for me. That's pretty funny. Pretty funny. All right, funny guy. Let's call the city person here. I know that you're starting not to like me too, but let's do... Oh crap, that takes 2 political points, which is actually a lot. So I need to decrease my recruit sign-up bonus. I guess recruit sign-up. I just need to make sure my max recruits... Oh, is 0. Crap. That's already what I wanted. Now, I think that if I go to unincorporated zone, this will decrease taxes, but it'll increase the quality of life, or decrease the quality of life demands, which should increase happiness due to quality of life. Let's see if that works. Diminished by 5 due to unrest and 7 due to danger. That's acceptable. I mean, unrest should be plummeting, just absolutely plummeting. 18 due to that many troops. Yeah, it's insane. Okay, anyways, we spent 12 minutes on this turn. As always, my goal is to try to move forward at least somewhat quickly. But, you know, there's a lot of interesting things to do in a turn. So, 8 points. Okay, so this is the big question then. Do we want to give to which population? I kind of want to give to Cambridge so that we get more people here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to do this one more time for Cambridge, and that hopefully will be the last time. We might fail it.
We'll go.
Oh my gosh, we just barely did it. What? It was 3d6. How do you roll a 0? How do you roll a 0? I rolled a 0. I might reload the game. Is that a bug? Okay, look at it. I'm going to reload the game. Did we do anything that required another roll? We did. Bureaucratic push. Well, too bad. I'm going to reload the game because I just... That's BS. Man, I feel like I'm forgetting about something. Why do I have 10 political points left? What the heck is going on here? I did the bureaucratic push. Oh! Did I miss something? I think I'm missing... I'm doing this on camera intentionally because I feel like somebody's going to have to correct me on what I did wrong. I did everything, I think. Oh! Right! I didn't change Castello's zone yet. Okay, so I need to make sure I do that. But let's go ahead and do this again. Oh god, I gotta change the Castello. Okay, well, let me change Castello first. No, that's fine. Let's just do it. Let's do this first. I'll go back and change it later. So, take 2. Execute stratagem on... No, I want to execute it on here. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna have to keep rolling now until I succeed. Okay, I'll be back. Look at this! I did it, and it did the same thing! What? I'm gonna read the card again. I'm gonna read the card again. I'll be right back. Okay. Here it is. Base difficulty will be 100. A bribery skill roll will be made by the Director of Interior Council caster. A success will result in normal execution. Critical success, which we don't have to worry about. Failure will result in tasks being executed having half or no effect. Chance of critical failure will have no effect at all. We saw that. Cost 500 credits. I didn't even realize. Oh, well, of course I didn't know that. That's the whole card. Effect is reduced if more than 20k populace. Ah! Does this mean potentially that it's impossible to use and get more than 2? In which case, just because I'm stupid and I didn't read the card, maybe I need to... Yeah, I think that we're going to have to use this on Costello. So I'm going to go ahead and try a few more times on Cambridge and see if there's... for my own experimentation, I'm going to see if there's anything other than 2 that you can get. I'll be back. Okay, well, this was the best I was able to do. I mean, I ran it like many times, and I got several times where I had only half skill roll. This is against Costello now, and I got 6, which I ran it many times. I got 4 and 6 and 4 and 6. Probably 5 is also an option. I never got it, just randomly. But you know, I had to take only 1 out of every 3 rolls would give me a successful skill roll, because the difficulty is a little worse. Anyway, we'll just take this. It's not much, it's 6 points, so it's good to know. Just read the card carefully, and although it doesn't say exactly, you'll have to... If it says that it may work less effectively on more than 20k population, they really, really mean it. It's cut by, you know, essentially 1/3 its effectiveness. Anyway, let's try to just move on from this little... This is actually kind of fun for me, is just doing the exploration of the mechanics. Well, anyways, we've got to end this turn eventually, right? So, it was a fun little excursion into some of the game mechanics. I do like to do that. I probably should do that more often. Anyway, let's go to the order of battle before I forget and do this as well. We have... This is the second, the purple, and I have some independence here as well. Like you, I want to attach you to somebody else. How will I do this? There's a way to drag and drop, or... No. It's through unit admin. Okay, so let's grab you, unit admin, change HQ, set. And that... Did work. Maybe it hasn't updated. There it is. And we can also put the tanks in here as well. And do we have anything else besides tanks in that? No, we don't. But we can actually add the tanks in here as well. This was a good advice somebody recommended. Very good advice. Okay, good. So we have our light infantry brigade over here. Unfortunately, not the machine gun ones, because it's funny, I think that these guys are going to be doing the defending, and I think my group on the left is going to be doing the attacking. So we have reversed. The machine gun group should be doing the defending, but they will do the attacking, and vice versa with the light, basically the pure infantry group. That's okay, though. I mean, it's not that they're ineffective, they're just not optimal in these current roles. Now, have I gotten you to the point where you can upgrade? Oh, no. No, not yet. But soon, I hope. Because we're doing this upgrade. That maybe is going to take one more turn to go into effect. So let's look at the current points. Yeah. Current points is zeroed here. But preview is looking good? Might have to, like... I've been playing Decisive Campaigns Barbarossa, and I forgot the keys to hide units now. Alright, so we have tons here, 1625. Okay, what was the initial for this turn? Yeah, the initial was way less. So we started, what was the bottleneck here? It was, actually it was just moving down here. So the initial was 722 to 616. And next turn it's going to be almost double. So that should solve the problem. And at some point this one's going to kick in and start helping as well. Maybe not. 200 points. Not exactly what you're hoping to see, but that's okay. Okay, so this group is slightly happier because we were able to use that. We can also get the workers to join. I guess that we have 8 points, so we can call. We'll do the zone orders, and we'll do this trick. Did this get patched and fixed yet? We'll unincorporate it as well. We'll confirm this. Happiness has decreased. I have a feeling, though, that this has finally been patched. Yeah, looks like it was patched. Did we... What was it at before? I don't know. But I'm guessing this is the reason why nobody wants to work, by the way. So, we're willing to pay them because we have money right now. Anything else we want to do for this turn? Bonuses. Oh, yeah. The propaganda system. This is... Oh, charisma. I thought that there was a political point-based one. And I was thinking about using that on my governor of Cambridge, because charisma-based roles for that person would be really good, especially because Cambridge owns like so much space, but eventually I think that'll be filled in with other cities. So with the 4 points we have left, is there really anything we can do? I highly doubt it. But again, if we see the need for some other expenditure, we can always spend fate points to get more political points. So should we just end the turn? Convention. I'm slow to end a turn. Refuse until I know that we're going to do exactly the right thing, which is impossible anyways. So yeah, we've done a lot here. Let's turn the units back on and maybe just make sure that everyone is getting prepared. Oh yeah. We do want to do something potentially. Metal has dropped. Now I'm assuming that this is all the metal that the demetallization needs, and we still have 175 left. So let's just entertain the notion of hiring an independent artillery. Is 340. Okay, we don't have the metal. We don't have the metal for this, but we will. But it looks like the demetallization plan is going to finish without a problem. What else do we need to be doing? So we do have a lot of industrial points. Should I be working to maybe expand this even more? I guess we could. Oh, and by the way, the IP cost has changed if you have an existing infrastructure network, which is really cool. I like that too. If you have a dirt path going through the desert, then it's going to be easier to build a road on top of that. It's going to be easier to build a railroad on top of that. So this is kind of cool, which means that there's going to be an advantage to not breaking up your rails. And by the way, I mean, we already saw this, but the traffic signals now have truck and rail logistics separate. So it no longer matters that you don't have to split these up arbitrarily, just so you can limit them individually by what was previously an all-encompassing traffic signal, but now you can separate the effect of that traffic signal into either truck or train, which is very good. Okay, selling stuff. What do we want to sell? That food increase was enormous. Was just enormous. We might sell some food. I mean, look, we don't really need to, but we have so much food that I'm going to sell like 600 just for some money.
Copy that.
As usual, that's what you sell things for, money. Radioactives doesn't look like that's going to be a good benefit for us to sell. Rare earth metals look a little bit too inexpensive to sell as well. And we haven't bought metal, so let's just buy metal. Because that is just something I think we'll be buying for many turns to come. And you can see that basically made us break even. Okay, and then we know war is coming, but we're not there yet. No, not traffic signals. Now I want my move. Okay. So what was your capacity 20. You have commandos. You're sitting pretty over here. Okay, all right, we're getting ready. I kind of want to do even yet a third brigade before we go to war, but it's a bit ambitious. Do we have the military for it? We do have the recruits available. Yeah. Okay, well anyways, let's end the turn and see what happens. So many different things that we could be doing. And now you can see that the Montagnards have really just started to separate. Why didn't I move this? I meant to move this guy back. That's fine. We have a couple turns still. But I want them to get their entrenchment built up and let them attack me first. I'll just do bombardment. I will be attacking them in the southwest, which is why I want more units over there. But anyways, let's see how Montagnard does against the people who wanted my help, but I can't help them. It's Bernador's turn right now. Hopefully they're not taking over this area. I don't know how I'm going to get that, though. Like, what is the thing to the far north that I was so interested in getting? Oh, it's extra industrial points. Yeah, that might be less important now than getting the additional population from this area. Pretty amazingly slow video so far, but it was fun learning about the mechanics. I think once we crack down on Montagnard and take the city, I hope that is just going to be a huge blow to their economy, to their ability to do things. Hopefully a huge cut to their bureaucratic points. So I heard the majors don't cheat that much, which is music to my ears. The less the AI cheats, the more everyone is happy, right? It puts them on an even playing field with the player. I would prefer an option just to have the AI not cheat, even if, well, no. I guess it'd be nice to have to have more knobs you could play with as far as difficulty. All right, so we saw some movement in the north at the very end there. Political bonus points. I forgot. Okay, we got something there. I'll have to go back and look what it was. We discovered water purification, not a big deal. Gas-powered small arms. This is a big deal. We discovered new model anti-tank. Civilization level 4. We got a fate point as well. Sandline Rangers. These expert rangers will help you lead your troops to victory in the sandy terrains of the desert. You know, we haven't really talked about the Dune lore very much, but this is pretty cool. This is basically Dune. So that is really cool. We also have an opportunity to gain 4 political points for life support failure. This must be danger? Shouldn't be unrest and shouldn't be fear. I mean, I guess it could be fear. Okay, another zoo project, which is good. Emergency tax. There's no time to explain. We need funds right now. I don't think we need to do that. Alright, so we have one decision to make. That's going to make life easy for us. Beleaguer trader column at the border. A long column of traders. Okay, they're coming from Costello. They offer us 300 credits. They are fleeing from Frieder attacks in Kalos Empire. Emperor of Kalos doesn't want us to let him in. Well, we really don't care too much. This gives us commerce. Okay, this is important. Now, commerce will lower the enforcement, but luckily enforcement dominates commerce, so it'll be at a more or less a 2-to-1 ratio. We just don't want fists, so there's really almost no way of us not choosing the top one. And Etherson here, I think isn't she the governor? Yeah, she's the governor of Costello. So we do actually want to make her happy, but unfortunately it would come at the cost of fist, which, you know, honestly we're probably about to get that anyways by declaring war. What is the mind at? Did we get the profile for the next mind? We did not. It's at 1%. We'd rather it. Plus 50% research bonus would just be so nice. Let's do this. I know that we'd like to keep that governor happy. I can probably send her a gift of some kind. I mean, I guess if I had more political points, I could. Yeah, it's probably time for us to just... Oh my gosh. Is it time, by the way? Can we upgrade? Current points. Bottleneck. Damn it. That's incredible. There's so much we're trying to send over here that it actually bottlenecked even with this. Okay, I'm going to have to pause and actually think about this situation. In fact, I'll probably just do this off camera. So we'll probably call this video to a close at the end of this turn when I have everything done except for that. And then I'll have to brainstorm about that. Why is your... Okay, it looked to me that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's weird. They have it broken down into 8 green dots. This one looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one's 9. It's weird. So, wait, this one's also more. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What the heck is going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is so weird. Why does some of them have more dots than others? I'm just noticing this for the first time. Okay, nonetheless, our preview is like basically the same as the initial, so we're not expecting any improvement in the situation here, but these guys have yet again no logistics. How can this be happening? I mean, I guess it's not that they have no logistics, it means that simply all of our logistics is used. So 1065 is used right down, and then only 29 goes up this way. Unfortunately, we still need a minimum of 200 for this hex, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go back to move. Assets in the local spot only needs 100. I didn't realize this is only level 1. Okay, so I mean, this is already something we can do. It's not going to solve the problem, I don't think, but initial points, yeah, we can definitely bottleneck this a little bit more. 95, I'd say. So preview for next turn. Damn it, we do need 100, so we go 90 and 20. What does that do? 137. That's the best I can see so far. Let's do this. 137. It's just enough. I mean, we really only need just essentially over 100. And I think that the pull point situation here might be the best way of going about this. Essentially, well, what if I do this? Now 90? Oh, 113. Yeah, okay, this is perfect. We'll do this. 113. This is almost 100. But basically, we only want 100 points to go this way. And anything more than that is overkill for us. Now... Oh, I forgot to move these units last turn. Ah! That's... When I was reloading all those different times, that was one of the things I neglected to do, and this is why you don't want to do those kind of things. And I guess that's the reason why I don't do those things very often. I'm still not disappointed in having explored that mechanic, though. It's pretty interesting to, see how different things are happening. And that's why I should be doing a personal playthrough a lot more, because it's just fun to see those things. Now, what do we have? 2 turns left? 2 rounds left. Okay, so next video we go to war. Medal-wise, we're at 71. Did this finish? Oh my gosh, it didn't. It just barely didn't. It got 347 out of 375, so easily that'll be covered this turn, but we will definitely be buying metal, not selling. 600, well, that's fine. We'll keep taking the metal at whatever prices they're going to charge. We're just going to keep buying it, because money is not an issue yet. So the fact that we can sell water means we should probably sell every amount of water we can.
Copy that.
And then rare earth is up to 5. Radioactives are up to 36. Radioactives for 36 strikes me as fine. We're just about to go to war here. We could probably use a reserve stockpile of money. I don't think at 6 this is probably a good deal, but I don't think we should sell all of them. Maybe just sell 100. So that's going to be 584 credits.
Copy that.
I think this has more than compensated for the metal purchase. And we're looking good on high-tech parts. Not really. Could probably do with some more high-tech parts. Maybe 2 more? Well, at some point when our metal economy is up and running, we shouldn't have to buy those anymore. Stratagem-wise, I didn't see all the stratagems we got. And it's a little unfortunate that we didn't have an opportunity to... Let me just call and just do new budget. It's 3 points that it's hard to spend those, but... I'm losing something in my throat too. Okay, let's see. What are we going to do? We're going to turn down probably the Model Design Council. So let's lock these for a moment. Put this down by 4%. Secret Service down by 1%. Interior stays the same. Okay, actually goes up by 1% because I think that the Interior Council just has so many valuable things. And we'll probably just confirm this as is. Maybe we'll actually drop the Economic Council by 1% as well because we just need the political points right now. Now, aside from that, we also need to go to our Supreme Council person. Spend some political points to adjust here. Let's go to 90. These are just really important. It's gating too many things now. So, okay, because we would like to be getting more supplies. Spies into Montenac. We would love to have more spies. Now, which one did I choose here? I chose send spy. Okay, so we could choose to send. Well, we have 0 spies there, so I guess our other spy died. It's very unlikely this will be successful. It's only 3 points. Let's hold off on it. I really do want to get spies in there, but it might even be better to get like a spy ring or what's the impossible. Spy team 140, 120. Yeah. That's a little bit unfortunate. We could also send a plea of friendship, but this is fine. How much does it cost though? 5 points. Probably okay for us to do. 10 points, that's perfect, because it has been a little while since we've done that with Bernador. Could we ask them for help? Nope, we don't have that option. So this video might be a little bit shorter than my usual. So what is this, by the way? Danger? It is danger. Okay, they will actually lose 2d6% of population and workers and get... So if this wasn't a random one, I would absolutely use it, but that percent of losses is just, I can't deal with that in Cambridge, or I don't think I should. I don't think I should agree to that. Only 138 metal, so we know that we're set for metal next turn as far as the demetallization plant goes. So unfortunate that we just barely came up short. 138 metal. What can we do with this? By the way, we haven't... I know I'm just cutting the model design amount, but you know what? I think it's actually worth it. I think it's worth it for me to be spending a little bit more money on model design and not model discovery. Yeah, we're discovering things fast. We are researching model tank, I believe. Maybe that's what the star means. That's what we're currently looking at. Mechanized artillery leads to rocket launcher, missile launcher. I mean, I would like rocket launchers, missile launchers. This would be fun. Anti-tank gun, I hopefully don't need that. Yeah, but I think that we should be going through designs faster. So I'm going to make that command decision next. Go to our reports. Go to our model designer. I know that you're a little upset. Sorry about the priorities, but let's go to design model and put that up to 60. Let's put it up to 70%. Maybe 65. Yes, sir. So. Okay, so I'll figure out the traffic situation and figure out anything else I want to do for this turn, and I'll come back. Until then, thanks for watching, and take care.